Hello, 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 my collectors, my love. How are you doing today? Happy birthday, my Libras. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful birthday and that you have, and it's close to the end of the week, so I hope that you just celebrate the rest of the weekend with having your birthday, okay? So, just to kind of get right into it, the channel song today for you guys is going to be As We Lay by Shirley Murdoch. Some of you old school people might know that. That was a jam back in the day, As We Lay. Okay? So I do want to kind of go over some of the lyrics, and may resonate with some of you. I hope a lot of you. Now, for those of you who know, okay, that okay, let me just not even say but let me say it this way. For those of you who were in maybe a committed relationship, perhaps you were married or you were in a committed relationship and you were involved with someone else that was in a committed relationship. Possibly they were married or just a long-term relationship. You both were committed elsewhere, okay? This might resonate with you. Or if you were single or your person was single and either one of you were committed to someone else or married, okay? But this is specifically going to be a message for someone who was either in a committed relationship themselves or involved with someone that was in a committed relationship that perhaps that you knew about. All right, it was known. Okay, so that's what As We Lay. All right, so I want to kind of go over a couple of the lyrics. Um, it starts off with "It's morning, as we slept the night away. It happened, now we can't turn back the hands of time. Yes, we stole in this moment. We forgot to face one simple fact. We both belong to someone else and we slept the night away." So you were intimate for sure with this person, all right? It happened. Maybe you guys started off as friends. You met, could have been somebody you met at work, a coworker, could have been a friend you had all along. It even could have been a situation where you and your significant other, your spouse, were friends with another set of significant others. But either way it goes, somebody was committed in this relationship and it was known. It was no secret, all right? And you guys spent the night together, all right? An opportunity came about, you took it, and you slept the night away. You had an intimate moment. Next verse. "It's morning, sunlight shines across your sleeping face. A new day brings reality that we must go our separate ways. What a lovely night we had as we shared each other's love. We forgot about all the pain we've caused as we slept the night away." So now the next day come, all right? It's time to go home. You have to go to your significant other or you go home by yourself, and they have to go to their significant other or they go home themselves. But remember, somebody has somebody. Now you guys are knowing, like, you really enjoyed that night, 313. So you enjoyed that intimate moment, all right? Felt good. It was a feel good moment. But you guys know you cannot be together because someone in this dynamic is committed elsewhere, okay? So now the reality is setting in that maybe we should not have done this, all right? It felt good, but maybe we should not have done this because somebody has to go back to their significant other, one of you or even both of you, all right? So you're thinking about, oh God, okay, if they find out what pain we just caused, we got to go. We slept this night away. And then, of course, the chorus, "As we lay, we forgot about tomorrow as we lay. We didn't think about the price we have to pay." Okay, so the next verse, "It's morning, and now it's time for us to say goodbye. Goodbye, baby. You're leaving me. I know you have to hurry home to face your wife. I would never want to hurt her. She would never understand. You belong to me for just one night as we slept the night away." So this is like the woman now, okay? So you are the feminine in this relationship, and this masculine has to go home to his wife, all right? You have so much love for this man, and your intentions were never to hurt the woman. You guys just saw an opportunity and you went for it because of the mutual attraction, because of the intensity between you guys. You guys just acted upon it, all right? You spent the night, you had that moment. It's the next day, you know it was wrong, but yet it felt so right. Could have been a spiritual bond between you guys. And like as the feminine, like your intentions were never to hurt the wife and you don't want to hurt the wife, and you know he has to go home to his wife or his long-term relationship, whatever, however it is, and you just hate to see him leave. You hate for him to walk away, but you know he has to go, okay? And you just feel like she wouldn't understand, like, this is your, you feel like this is your man, this is your guy. And I feel that's because the spiritual bond you guys have, this intensity is so strong, just knowing that you have, and you're like, she's not going to understand, like, you're mine, you are mine. And that's because there isn't a soul attachment here, okay? So you know, like, this is your person, all right? So, and then it goes to the bridge. Of course, I would never, never want to hurt her. She'd never understand. You belong to me for just one night. As for the night away. And then the chorus. As we lay, we forgot about tomorrow. As we lay, we didn't think about the price we'd have to pay. But instead, we got lost in the second, in the minute, in the hour. Hey, hey, as we lay. And then back to it's morning, and it continues. So that's what I want to kind of focus the energy on today. You feeling like you met your twin flame, but you met your twin flame at a time that either both of you were committed to someone else, or either the masculine, and when I said that I was 616, or either the masculine was committed elsewhere, okay? Your souls recognize each other. So the intensity was so strong. Again, you acted out on this passion. All right. Now they're back home with the wife, and you know, you feel like you home. I don't want to hurt her, but you belong to me. You know. So I want to pick up, like, what's with the energy, like what's to come. Because I feel like this really was a soul connection, a soul match. You know. It's just that this person is elsewhere. He's in another relationship. All right. So let's pick up from there. God, I come before you, gratitude today for the growth that you've fostered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being a leading, constant guide, unfailing source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. I'll call on my ancestors, my good archangel, my guardian angels, protect me, my family, my friends, as we do this reading from any negative energy, negative influence, or anyone trying to put any negativity our way. Make sure that you guys can't hear it music in the background. I want you to forgive me. All right, Spirit guides, what is the energy? Okay, so my collective met their person. They feel like there's a soul attachment. What is the energy of this? The energy of this relationship, the dynamic, the intensity. It was bad news, guys. Bad news. This was bad news. Like, yes, you guys met, but it says, unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share. So this is the thing, like, this person can't be with you because they're married, all right? And yes, they have these intense feelings for you. You guys did steal this moment, all right? They were curious, you know, at some point, if it could work, you know, if you guys can have something. They were curious about you. They did want to collaborate with you, have something with you, and that's why you guys had that moment. Because they even thought about, they were curious what life would be like with you if you guys were together. I believe they fantasize about you. They really think about you, all right? Yeah, they've even asked somebody, you know, talk to someone about you to get advice about what should I do, because I have feelings for the collective. You know, I'm in a situation, and so, you know, this was not, I don't really feel like really this was a one night stand. You guys had an entanglement, okay? This person really has a lot of intense feelings for you, but they're just married. They're in another situation. They're talking to a friend, like trying to get advice, trying to get another perspective on something from possibly somebody who has experienced the same type of situation, and they want to tap into their wisdom, their experience, to find out, you know, what step should I take, what should I do. Okay, this deck completed, nothing else wants to come out, so I'm going to stop with that deck, and let's go into Cosmo. Let's try to see possibly what this friend is saying to them. Tell me what's going on, like, with this. Yeah, we know they can't be together. It was definitely bad news for them to hook up. They acted on something. Yeah, this person's trying to guard their heart. Because they know they can't be with you. They're trying to guard their heart. I feel like this person they shared an intimate moment with you, and then possibly even told you they had feelings for you, but I feel like they didn't really let you in when it came to their heart. Okay, I feel like they held back a lot. Let me go to straight to tarot. What was this person holding back? They were taking your love for sure. Yes, they do have love for you. And they do want to offer you some type of love. But the love that they want to offer you with the Knight of Cups is not going, that's like slow moving. They're slowly moving towards you to say something. And this is a love that's moving very slowly. I felt like you dealt with this person honestly for a good while. Some of you for some years, all right? And this person does have a lot of love for you. They just know that they can't be with you. Okay, some of you could have just had a summer love with this person and they treated it as such, just a fling. But they were very slow as to what they want to do. They didn't get with you and then say, "Oh, I'm gonna leave my wife," you know. And trust me though, they fantasize. They think about what life would be with you. They were very romantic. With this being a knight, this was somebody that was very charming. All right, very easy to talk to, very romantic in their touches and the way they look at you. You know, their gentleness with you. Yeah, you're causing some conflict though in this person's life for sure. They're dealing with some challenges because they're conflicted as to what to do. And this is why they're asking their friend for advice, because they have this intense feelings for you. And at home, I don't feel like it's really happy at home. There's a lot of arguing going at home, a lot of things going on. And especially now that they have these feelings for you and they're doing some comparison with you and what they have at home, think they're just not happy. Yeah, see, you're coming through. They were married. Definitely you dealt with a married person, all right? But see, you were the lover. So I do have conflict. They're undecided as to conflicted of who to give their heart to. All right, their spouse or their lover, because you're both in play here. All right, this is definitely an entanglement. But this person's not making a quick decision. They're taking a long time trying to decide what to do because they don't want to make the wrong choice, for one, and for two, they have comfort and a sense of security in that marriage. And with you, it is love and passion, but they're just unsure. But you guys got upset that it was taking so long, so you actually ended this entanglement that you were in. All right, you walked away from it because you felt like, you know what, this is not healthy for me. I have a little love for this person. This person is not deciding what they want to do. They're kind of just, enjoying their cake and eating it too, having the wife and having me. All right, this person was sitting on the throne like they were the emperor, ruling the world, and they actually were enjoying both situations, and they were riding this out for as long as they could, not really wanting to make a decision, not really asserting their authority in either way, making a choice one way or the other. I feel like the wife, you or the wife, okay, was someone that they've known for a very long time. One or both of you could have children with this emperor, because the emperor can come across as a father. And then with the children in this Six of Cups, either they've known someone from childhood, either they've known you from childhood, they know someone from the neighborhood that they grew up in, went to school with. Possibly, they're very nostalgic about you as well, since you walked away. About the moments you have, they saw you as being generous, very innocent in this situation. They know that you were innocently, you were very generous with giving them love, okay? But they did not return love to you. This is the thing. And they're thinking back about that, about all the love that you gave to them. And they're missing you. They feel like they lost the opportunity with you by not offering you something, offering you a commitment, or offering their heart, or offering you more time, more energy. They feel like they missed a chance. This person may also be, not doing well financially. They might have some financial loss going on as well. You could have been dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because I do have earth out here, but I also have a lot of fire out here as well. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. All right, yeah, this person felt like what they did was reckless. It was reckless of them to not tell you how they feel. It was reckless of them to not act on their emotions, to not make a decision, to carry this out with this knight, very slow moving, okay? They feel like they were very naive. They're very foolish. They're feeling very foolish right now for losing you, especially with all this conflict they have going on in their home life with this marriage. They're not happy there, all right? You could have been an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all right? I'm getting cards in reverse. The hair font in reverse. This is somebody who thought that they were doing things ethically, morally, by staying with the wife. They thought they were doing what was right. I stay with the wife. I can't leave my wife to go to, the person that I love, because that's the mistress, I cannot just leave my wife for that. It wouldn't look right. Well, people say what they think, even though I love this person, even though I feel like this is my person, my soul connection, my spiritual bond. Okay, so this person felt very insecure, and I feel like the woman that they're with, the wife, I think that is a lot of insecurity in her. I feel like she has trust issues with this husband. I don't feel like him being with you is his first time stepping out at all. I think that relationship that they have going on within those closed doors is a lot of lack of passion. They're very kind of cold-hearted. With this being a Queen of Wands, in reverse, right now they're not really intimate, they're not really having intimate moments, or if they do, they're far in between, and it's not a loving, touching, passionate moment like what this person had with you as the lover. All right, it's very cold. It's just get the job done and get it over with. I feel like this Queen of Wands is being very cold. She, in the way that she speaks to him, she's very negative, very controlling, can kind of be manipulative in her tone and how she talks to him, and just not a warm, loving feeling, just not being passionate at all right? This person, your person is feeling, like they lack direction right now. They feel like they don't have any control over either situation, their home life or with you, because again, you walked away, you left the situation because you were too emotionally involved, and this night was moving so slow as to make a choice of what they want to do, and you felt like, hey, it's something here. This was not just sex. It's something here. And they did know it's something there. That's why they want to collaborate with you. That's why they went and asked advice. What should I do? Possibly someone gave them the wrong advice, okay? But this person is with the Chariot in reverse. This person is feeling, very aggressive, very upset right now, very aggressive right now, because they did not move towards you. They did not make a move, okay? And this is why they feel like they lost opportunity with you. They missed out, and they feel like they're never going to get this opportunity to come back. This person actually thought about what it would be like to be married to you, to have a long-term relationship with you, okay? Yeah, this person knows that what justice is called right now. What's happening is justice is being called. Like the universe is calling justice on the situation, because I believe that this person was your twin flame. You did come into their life because they were in a marriage that was not working, that really needed to come to an end, but due to them not doing the growth, not ending, not putting boundaries to something that they knew was over a long time ago, you walked away. I feel like you were guided to walk away from this relationship, and so you did. And now this person is experiencing all this conflict, all this mental anguish, and stuff at home, and they're talking to their friend about it. Feeling bad, knowing that they missed out on an opportunity with you. They're not happy at home, and now they don't have you, the love of their life, okay? They're very upset, very aggressive. Now justice is being called. The universe is saying no. Truth needs to come out. You need to tell the collective truth about how you really felt, because you never told the collective how you really felt about them. You never gave energy. You never gave your heart. You never gave love. You need to tell the truth to your wife about the fact that you don't want to be there anymore. You need to end this relationship. You need to balance the scales. You need to be honest. There needs to be fairness across the board. In the relationship with the wife, if you're not happy, you don't want to be there no more. Tell the collective how you really feel. Be authentically true with yourself. But your person just keeps holding back. Your person is just holding back and not making a decision, not making a move. Your person is deciding, well, I just want to work on my money. I have a sense of security here. I feel like I have control over, over the situation. They're holding back how they feel. They're putting money aside. They feel like possibly too that they don't have enough. They're just into material comforts, and that's what means more to them by anything. So possibly this wife is offering a home life for them, or giving them something in some type of way that they don't want to let go. Maybe they built things together. They built a home. They have bank accounts. They have businesses. Maybe they have something, and they feel like they don't want to take any losses, even though I feel like he is taking some financial loss somewhere. And I think those financial losses might be part of his justice being called. Like maybe he's not getting job opportunities like he used to, or maybe extra bills are coming in. Maybe the money that's coming in is just meeting the bills and there's nothing left over. Maybe they're getting hit with fines, taxes, and different things. Either way, your person is feeling a loss, okay, feeling disappointed. There's definitely a lot of regret there. All right, so tell me more about what's going on in this home life, because this was definitely an entanglement. It was a soul connection, and they knew it. Yeah, your person feel like they need to be seen. They like being in the spotlight. You could have dealt with a narcissist who actually likes attention, and those people generally, when they like attention, like I said before, this part came out earlier. I'm sure your relationship was not this person's first time stepping out. Okay, so this is somebody who's probably very popular in their neighborhood, in their community. A lot of people know them. Either they know them for the good that they do, or they know them for the bad that they do, or maybe they're just doing possibly some illegal things and they're just known like, hey, that's the person, hey, if you want to go get this knockoff purse, these knockoff shoes, or this person who go and steal from stores and sell things on the side or sell other things, if you know what I mean, read through the lines. Like this person is just known and in the neighborhood, all right? They love the attention that they get. They love being popular. They probably even built up something with a significant other who's a part of what they do or share in what they do, all right? And they're not really ready to let that go, release the attention that they receive, okay? This person could have had something that went on in their childhood, in their root chakra, that's making them to the point that they feel like they need this outside validation from people, this attention from people. This person definitely put you in a push-pull dynamic, all right? They were coming and love bomb you, make you feel like they wanted you, they loved you, in that they want, and then once you really let down your guard and open yourself up to them, and then they start feeling intensity, they pull back away, okay? And then they ghost you, not really return messages or barely talk to you, or if they do talk to you, they give you this little short little one word, no emotional sentences. Or if you ask them a question, they don't really open up and really elaborate on anything. It's probably just something quick, or I'm gonna call you back in the middle of something, and they don't, and you guys never have that discussion that you felt like you need to have. This person was just really trying to be controlling and control the situation, all right? They were unbalanced and they had a lot of pride and ego, and that's what they were holding back a lot due to their pride and ego. They put you in a power struggle situation, all right? And I'm telling you, a person was dating other people, and now they feel regret because they feel like maybe you're out here having fun and dating other people. But this is exactly what they were doing. They were doing that, and that's probably why they feel like possibly you're doing it, because they know what they did, okay? And when you do something, it's easy for you to automatically assume that's what the next person is doing, because that's the action that you had. It's projecting, all right? So this person does not like the fact that you're out here having fun. They don't like the fact that you're back on the market, because now they know how loving you are. They know how generous you are. They know how seductive you are, how sexy you are, nurturing, and they don't want other people to be drawn to you. They don't want someone else to have that. I feel like this person with this pride and ego and being narcissist, I feel like they feel possessive over you, like you actually belong to them, all right? And this person does definitely want to get back together with you. They want a second chance, they want a fresh start, but this person still hasn't let go of the significant other, okay? They're still tied into the wife. She's still on my board. She has not left. I don't see anything out here about, okay, I have heart repair in reverse. So this is somebody who wants to come in and rebuild that trust with you, rebuild that relationship with you. But with it being in reverse, I don't feel like you're open to it, all right? You're not open to a second chance with them. Yeah, you're not, because you're going to contemplate. You're going to think about it. You see this person as being sketchy, like you're unsure of them. You don't feel like you can trust them, all right? Maybe you'll take a minute and weigh the options, but then you're going to weigh the options of, hey, there's other people play that like me, other people who want to do for me, other people that are single that can spend time with me, hang out with me, give their heart to me, other people that are talking to me, telling me how they feel, we're having fun, we're doing things, and this person's in a situation. Not only are they in a situation, but they hold back their feelings. They don't open up. They're not manning up to be that man that I need, okay? This person has too many insecurities and things that they need to heal about themselves that they have not healed. And so it's not allowing them to really give to you in the manner that you deserve. They can't meet you where you are, okay? Yeah, so you feel like you learned a lesson. Yes, you shared this journey with this person. You did this thing, this bad news, okay? You had this bad news moment, all right? And you shared the journey with this person, this love journey with them, and it was somebody that you did have a soul bond with, okay? I'm not going to deny you of that. That's why the chemistry was there, all right, as you laid. But you feel like you've learned your lesson from that, all right? Yeah, you were supposed to grow. You were meant to grow together, but I felt like you grew and they didn't, or either you just grew at a faster rate and they're possibly just starting to grow, but now you've done it. All right, this person just kept living a double life. They did not want to release what they were holding on to. They still wanted to have secret affairs. They were living a lie. They were hiding the truth about what you really meant, how you feel. I mean, how they feel, all right? And they emotionally betrayed you. They took your love, gaslit you, manipulated you, and know they weren't going to give to you, knew that they were holding back, okay? So this person is now trying to level up. They're going through some tough times right now. It's causing them to grow. It is causing them to level up. Your person may be doing a lot of smoking. Smoking what? You know what they smoke, so that's what they're smoking, and they're just over consuming in it, doing a lot of it because now they're in their head. They're thinking. They want to come in and compromise with you. They want to work things out. They want to know if you guys can make amends. See, I'm starting to lose my voice. All of a sudden, my voice is just going. This person wants to compromise, but they don't really want to talk. They still want to hold back things from you. They don't really want to speak about what happened in the past. I feel like they just want to they just want to resolve this issue by like saying, hey, can we put the past behind us and move forward from now without talking about it, addressing it, or even, acknowledging or taking any type of accountability, okay? They don't really want to tell you how they felt or what went wrong and why they didn't give to you, okay? So what is it this person want to say to my collective? They lay, yes, y'all had a moment, as relay. We forgot about tomorrow, as relay. As relay. What about tomorrow? Yes, what they want to say to my collective? Ooh, That's way too much. That's a whole book. They have a lot to say, but don't want to say it because the whole book fell out, but it was held together. It was stuck together. It didn't come out loosely. So this person is still holding back, all right? Because these cards, when they fell stuck. Seeing you makes my day. You brighten up this person's day. They may be watching you on a website, on a platform, social media. If you're posting pictures or looking at that, they're probably going through their phone, looking at old photos of you, old videos you may have had, or they may be seeing you in person if you guys happen to work together or live in a neighborhood, you run to stores. When they see you, it just really brightens their day. Even if you're not communicating with you, it's just seeing you, all right, makes them happy. I regret my behavior. They knew they held back. They knew they were wrong. They know they played with your heart, okay? And now they regret it. They didn't regret it then, but they regret it now that they've lost you. And they want to know, have I lost you? They want to know if you're not communicating with them. Is this a permanent thing? Is this the finale? Is this it? Or is there a possibility that you can resolve this conflict and you guys do have an opportunity to possibly have a fresh start? And it's saying you deserve the best. Like they know, like you deserve somebody who can give you their all. You are a great person. You are an empress. You are a divine. You are an earth angel. Everything about you is nothing but loving and nurturing. You're independent, all right? You're sharing. You're wise. You're beautiful inside and out. Handsome if you're a gentleman. And they know that you deserve the best. And they couldn't offer it to you because they're in another situation, all right? They were just giving you pieces of them, just a little bit, spoon feeding you a little bit at a time, just to keep you in the picture. I'm trying my best to forgive. So they're trying their best to forgive. Makes me feel like they're not trying to forgive you by any means necessary, but like maybe forgive things that happened to them in their past, things that they were holding on to that was causing them to not be able to give love. Maybe someone cheated on them. Maybe someone abandoned them. Maybe someone lied to them. Maybe someone betrayed them, deceived them. Maybe someone moves on and moves out on them, and or whatever, and they're still holding on to all of that past pain, and that's what caused them from opening up their heart to you because they don't want to experience that again. And so they're trying hard to forgive the past so that they can be able to love again. And they want you to know that you are amazing. You are an amazing person, okay? So this is what they want to say to you. So I do feel like this was possibly, a twin flame or a higher level soul connection that you had this moment with. So I do want to pull from the Holy Woman oracle and just see what that angel message is for that, the twin flame angel message. And then we're going to wrap this up. You guys, you know you're on here. Please hit notification bell, like, share, hit the like button. That does let me know that you are resonating, that you do like the channel. Gives me the motivation to continue going on with the channel, you know. It's time to say goodbye. Yeah, and that's what I felt like what happened. I felt like, you know, you stayed in this for as long as you could. You gave it your all, your love, your nurturing, and this person was just moving so slowly, not making a decision one way or the other, you know, kind of holding on to both situations, and just riding out with it for as long as they could, okay? And I think your spirit guys told you, yes, it's time to let it go. And I think that now that you have finally released it and let it go, you know, they are still somewhat pulling on your energy in the background, but you still need just to continue medicate. Why do I say medicate? Somebody might be on some medication, all right, or over medicating themselves with all the smoking, self medicating, or doing drugs or something to cope with you being gone. But continue to meditate, pray, talk to the universe, all right? And just continue to release this. And then the next one says he doesn't know what to do. He knows that he wants you and only you. And that's what I was saying. He's so conflicted. And this is why he was trying to get advice from a friend who's experienced this, because he does have love for you, but he's in another situation and he doesn't know what to do. But I felt like he hasn't known what to do for a very long time. And you put a lot of time into this relationship, and at the end of after all of that time he still doesn't know what to do. Okay, well, he needs to grow up. He needs to grow up. He needs to grow up, make up his mind, all right? And I feel like at this point you don't even care anymore, because you know what to do. You've moved on. You don't have time for people who don't know what they want to do. How can they lead? You need somebody who can be your equal, who can help you lead. Somebody that if you know, if you need them to take charge, they can. Well, he don't know what to do about his life. How can he help you with making decisions for yours, or help be a leader for you, direct you, help you spiritually evolve? Okay, he can figure his own crap out. So anyway, this is my reading for you. Continue doing you. Continue being out in the market. Continue being open to new love. Continue spiritually evolving, being growing. Again, you know, it was a lesson that you've learned. You've learned the lesson, all right, and you've released it, all right, and good for you, all right. So this is my reading for you guys. You have a wonderful day.